Hi, welcome to our class about impatience and immediacy. I would like to start our class today asking you about a grade. What grade would you give to for your patience and for your immediacy? I can see our coaches suffering for impatience and immediacy in their lives, and they spend the day just thinking about the things that they couldn't do yet. It looks like everything have to happen just in this moment. I have to do everything right and at the first time, and when things goes wrong, when I make mistakes, I lose my faith, and people are always struggling, suffering to overcome this feeling. I have to do everything right and do it right now. How do you deal with your impatience and immediacy? And we just forget that there is time for everything in this life. There is time for plant, there is time for taking care, and there is time to take what you planted. It's like the cookie. When you are cooking something, when you are preparing your meal, there is a time to wait for it. So you can put all the ingredients in the pan and wait for it to cook. And it won't help if you start screaming at the pan to cook faster. And you can create the mindset of make it work until it works. You have to do it one time and just expect what is going to happen to try again without self-judgment. If you tried once and you couldn't have success, you have to try again and again and again until it works. It's like when you are running. If you start just watching your watch and trying to discover how long it will take to finish your race, worrying about the distance that you have to accomplish, it will be hard for you to do this exercise. The best time in a race is when you just enjoy racing, when you don't even worry about the time, the distance, you just run and make this connection with the pleasure of running, the happiness of being even better. So you have some goals in your life, you have some things to do. If you decide to make it work until it works, you won't pay attention at the time, you won't suffer with your mistakes when things goes wrong. You will just focus your action about trying harder until it works. Our society is rushing all the time. Since you wake up until you are going to sleep, you are just thinking about the many things that you have to do at that day, and you feel suffocated by the time and the many things that you have to do. We are in the instant noodle generation. Everything has to happen in 3 minutes. So pay attention on all your day and how you deal with this hurry feeling. And everything has to happen in this moment and in the first time you try. So when you wake up and start your day, you can receive this resource of patience in a provincial way, and you have to define someone to give it to you and make this meeting happen. So let's practice it. Close your eyes and imagine someone giving the resource of the patience to you. You can see the color. You may allow the resource get inside of you and grow inside of you, and you can take a deep breath, make this connection stronger, and you may say, welcome patience, and pay attention in each word you say. Again, welcome patience, and you can feel this resource growing inside of you, in your arms, in your legs, and you can create an anchor to evocate, to remember this resource. You may open your eyes, and how do you feel? Tell me as I could hear you. An anchor is a movement with your body, something that you can see, some object that will remember that resource. For example, I have this anchor to make my hands like this together as I am praying, as I am grateful for something in my life. And when I feel anxious, I just have to put my hands together like this as I am praying. I take a deep breath and I don't even remember the resource, but the resource comes and I can feel the energy of the resource. And in the beginning, you have to remember the person that is giving the resource to you. And in the beginning, you have to pay attention on the color of the resource, see the resource coming to you, growing inside of you, and making this connection with the resource. But as you are practicing it, you are gonna just feel the resource putting your hands together. You won't remember the person that gave it to you. You won't remember all the resources that you put in this anchor, but the resource will come to you. And I can put in the same anchor many resources. For example, I can put in this anchor the resource of patience, the resource of faith. You can put the resource of instant concentration from Usain Bolt. And every time when you make this action, you are gonna bring all the resource inside of you. So I ask to you to make all these receiving that resources every day when you wake up, and you can practice it with the movement of your hands. And you can choose a different anchor doing this movement, or for example this movement with your hand on your head. It can be a simple movement but a different movement, and make this intention in the beginning of the day to take care of your patience. So put it in practice and send us email. I want to know how you are using these tools, these techniques, and the results. See you tomorrow in our next class. Bye bye.